And that's the difference between someone with a wealthy mindset and someone with a poor mindset. All right, you guys. So just like the title of this video says, until you change this one thing about yourself, you're going to always find yourself broken without money. So what exactly is the one thing that you need to change so then that way you could stop being broke, have more money, put yourself in position to be the person that you need to be, so then that way you could have success with your finances and ultimately put yourself in a situation where you could ultimately get rich and build wealth for yourself. Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this video, the one change that you need to make so then that way you could stop being broke. So if you're ready to dive right into this video and find out how you could stop being broke, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button on this video. And with that being said, let's dive right into today's video. All right, you guys, so the one thing that you need to change so then that way you can stop being broke is that you need to change your mindset. Now, when I say that you need to change your mindset, it's because within your mindset about, finances and money and your personal, financial situation, there's so many things that are going to be affected by your mindset and your approach, your perspective, and your view on money. Because within that mindset, right? So if you have the wrong mindset, you're going to do things like you're going to find yourself, spending without tracking your expenses whatsoever, or not really having any idea of like the income that's coming in. So your income that you're earning, your income that's going out. So you're not paying attention to the amount of money that you're earning or the amount of money that you're spending. You're not tracking like your debt. You're not, having a good idea about the debt that you have. It's not really like of any concern to you. You're just like, as long as I can pay the payment, that's fine. Like I'm good. I'm making my payments. I have my job, I'm living life. And this type of mindset right here, like just, hey, can I afford it type of mindset? These are the type of like mindsets and ideas and things that I'm telling you is like, if you keep this type of mindset, it's going to keep you broke. So that's just to give you guys a little bit of an, idea of what the wrong mindset looks like, which is for most people, it's going to be the most typical type of mindset that you're going to come across. Hence the fact that they're broke. So what does the right type of mindset look like? Like what is the type of mindset that a person who accumulates, wealth and ultimately builds riches for themselves and just has a strong financial, life. So when you have the right mindset, right, you're going to make it a point to understand the type of income that you have that's coming in. Maybe you don't know every single dollar, right? But you have a pretty good idea of your income that comes in. You have a pretty good idea of the income that's going out. So you know your income, your expenses, you make sure that you have some earnings and some money set aside for when things go wrong. You know that you have some type of savings set aside. So that way when, large expenses that maybe, they're not truly unexpected, that they're going to come up. So you plan for them while things are good. So when those tough, times and those tough situations pop up, it's not going to be so bad for you. You're going to be prepared because you prepared during the good time for the bad time. And as you could tell with these like different, examples that I'm sharing with you, this has everything to do with your mindset, because with the wrong mindset, you don't even like ever consider the bad time. You just are enjoying the good time. Everything's going great. I'm working, I'm getting my money, like everything is fine. So you never prepare for the bad. And then when the bad comes, you're just kind of like stuck with like that deer in the headlights type of look. Like, what do I do? I lost my job, or what do I do? My car broke down. I don't have any savings, or, whatever happens, whatever type of large, like thing pops up from like a financial standpoint that's going to affect your life. You're not prepared for that situation because nothing in your mindset about the way that you go about handling your finances, told you to prepare for it. So this is why it's so important to adopt the right type of mindset that's going to allow you to put yourself in a situation so you can have a strong financial life. So again, some more things and some more practical steps and ways and signs of having the right type of mindset is going to be like, so you're going to make sure that you prioritize investing, because if you're going out, you're sacrificing your time, so that way you could go out and earn an income to bring that income home for you and your family and things like that. Then it's like, okay, so now that you've earned your income and you sacrifice your time for that income, if you value that time that that you took away from being able to spend with your family and friends and things like that, well then you're not going to be so quick to go out and just spend that money recklessly on things that really don't bring any true value to you or your family. So you would like be much more careful and much more selective about the things that you spend your money on. You want to just spend your money on, you know, experiences or things or that are going to actually truly benefit you, not just things where you're like, oh yeah, that looked cool, so I bought it, and then you bring it home and you're not even going to use it, and then now that was just basically a waste of money. So people who adopt the right mindset, you know, a wealthy mindset, is going to be like, they make sure that they spend their money on things that are going to directly benefit them or those around them, and that it adds value to their life. And then they also spend a large portion of their income on assets, things that are going to make money. So the rich and the wealthy, and those that have the mindset and adopt the mindset that no longer want to be broke and want to like ultimately one day build riches and wealth, they will take a portion of their income and invest that income into like either income producing assets or to just wealth building assets, you know, assets that will go up in value over time. And that has everything to do with your mindset, because with like a poor mindset, you know, or like a poverty type mindset, you would just continue just spending your money on liabilities. You're never going to make the decision or the choice to invest your income into assets, things that are going to make you money. And that's the difference between someone with a wealthy mindset and someone with a poor mindset. The person with the poor mindset spends their money on things that have, you know, very little to no value, and the person with the wealthy mindset spends their money and their income on, you know, things that are going to directly benefit them, that add value to their life, or on, you know, wealth building type assets. Now, another example of someone with a poor mindset is going to be someone that says something like, you know, money's just not that important. So because when you don't think money's that important, you just kind of like disregard how much time you're spending, you know, at work, or the efforts that you're putting to earn your money, in other words. And then because of that, you don't value your money as you go out and spend it. You just, because you don't really like take into consideration what you're giving up to earn the money. Well, then it's kind of like there's a disconnect between, you know, what you're giving up in order to earn that money, and then because you don't value that at all, like you don't hold a high value on that, then you now allow yourself, because of that type of mindset, because you think that way about you earning your money, you don't value the time and the effort and all that it takes for you to earn your money. Because you hold that type of mindset about the way that you earn your money and how important it is to you, which you disregard it basically, then because you have that type of mindset, you will then not value how you spend it. You know, kind of like how they say like easy come, easy go. Well, if you just kind of tell yourself, oh, like whatever, money's not that important, it's only money and stuff like that. Well, then if it's only money, then why do you spend such a large portion of your life, you know, such a significant portion of your life working endless amounts of hours at work to earn that income, to then just so easily just let it go, just right out of your hands, just like that, you know, just because like a sign shows you something or someone offers you some type of service or whatever it is, you're just so easily to like willing to just part with your money. And now once it's left your hands, that's it, it's gone, you know, or once you've swiped that card or clicked that mouse online, there it is, like your money is gone from you and you can no longer get that money back. And the reason why you hold that mindset and why it's so easy for you to make those purchases and just part ways with your income is because you don't value or you don't appreciate all your time and all your efforts that you know that you are putting into earning that income. And that's like, you know, that's the wrong type of mindset. So that's why I'm saying that's an example of having the wrong mindset about money and the way that you value it and your time. Now, if you have the wealthy mindset, you're going to be like, okay, I understand, you know, what I'm giving up to earn this income. And that's why it's going to be so important for you to spend your money on assets, on, you know, making sure you have money to fall back on only spending your money on things that make sense, that's going to add value to you, those around you, and that are going to ultimately just benefit your life. So these are just the type of mindsets, you know, like obviously you, as I gave you the examples in the video, you want to stay away from those mindsets that are going to be, you know, the poor type of mindsets, you know, things like the money doesn't matter, it's only money, you know, not prioritizing, knowing that you know, your income that's coming in or your income that's going out, all of these type of things, you want to just shift away from that type of way of thinking and start adopting the new way of thinking, adapt a new mindset, a wealth building mindset where you pay attention to your money. You understand, okay, this is how much I'm making, this is how much I'm spending. You know, you don't got to track it to every single dime and every single penny that's coming in or every dollar, but at least have a good idea, pay attention. I mean, you're going out, you're earning the money. you should know what's coming in. You should have a pretty good idea of what's going out. Make it a point to set some money aside, create an emergency fund for yourself, so that way when tough times or tough situations pop up, you're prepared for it. It's not going to be a problem for you. Make it a point to educate yourself, learn about investing, become an investor, and invest a portion of your income into assets. You know, maybe you want to invest in the stock market, maybe you want to invest, you know, in individual stocks, maybe you want to invest in, you know, index funds, maybe you want to get started with investing in real estate, but do something to become an investor, so that way as you go out and earn your income, you're like, all right, I understand, you know, my money's important. I want to now make sure that I preserve my income. So I'm going to put my income, a portion of it anyways, into other investments that are going to cause me to make even more money without me trading my time for that money. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and valuable. And if you guys did find any value in it whatsoever, please give this video a thumbs up, and please make sure that you adopt this mindset so you will no longer be broke. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.